Hey everybody, welcome to Let's Play Diablo 2 Resurrected. So we'll let the little intro screens show up here because they're kind of fun. That Blizzard North. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to jump right into the cinematic. Now I've already launched a client, changed some options and stuff like that, so unfortunately the cinematics don't automatically play when you first launch. But I like to play it, so I'll put a timestamp in, and you should be able to scroll ahead and skip that if you're not interested in seeing it, or if maybe you've already seen it already, and that way you can get right into the gameplay. So we're just going to click cinematic here, and here we go. I'm going to shut up for it.
So, Marius, at last I find you.
Tyrael, yes. Yes, now I recognize you. I should have known you'd travel in disguise. They're always watching.
I've been searching for you for a long time, Marius. I was rather beginning to think you didn't want to be found.
Oh, forgive me, Tyrael, please. It wasn't my fault.
Not your fault. Tell me, Marius, how was it not your fault?
The Wanderer. Yes, it was the Wanderer. My days in the Rogue Citadel seemed so long ago. I sought refuge from my memories in the company of other outcasts, high in the mountains past the Eastern Gate. Sleep for days at a time. For when I dreamt, the memories would return. Memories of the monastery and the evil which had claimed it. Dreams, memories. I couldn't tell the difference anymore. Had the evil from my dreams followed me at my heels? How had he found me here? How could this broken shell of a man, barely able to carry the weight of his own sword, be the burning terror which drove me to hide here? He seemed to have demons of his own. He struggled to contain. losing. As I watched, I became convinced that I was truly mad. The terror, the destruction, the evil I witnessed. How else could I explain them? Were these the demons from my dream, or were they born within the wonder? Why did I follow him? I don't know. Why do things happen as they do in dreams? All I know is that when he beckoned, I had to follow him. From that moment, we traveled together east. Always into the east.
That was awesome. You gotta admit, they have some of the best cinematics in the industry. Okay, so let's create a new character, shall we? So you have the Amazon, the Assassin, the Necromancer, the Barbarian, the Paladin, the Sorceress, and the Druid. So pretty badass here. I think a lot of people go for the Sorceress because it tends to be a little bit easier in some ways, and they can stack up magic find, things like that. I think I'm going to go with the Paladin because I like melee a bit more in these games. Now, Diablo 2 wasn't always the best for melee. There were certain limitations, and you missed a lot at first, things like that, but it was still quite a bit of fun, and from what I remember anyway, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to name them. I'm going to be boring. I'm going to just call them what they are. Paladin. Yep, that's what we're naming it. And yeah, let's. Oh, you want to see how it looked before? That's what it looks like. So we got to actually click him, but there you go. There you go. And then you got the new guy here. You can click him again, I guess. And does he come back out, or you just click? There you go. There you go. Badass. Okay. We'll go crate, and there he is. And yeah, let's get in the game, shall we? So I'm going to be taking my time. I'm not going to be rushing into this. I kind of enjoy exploring the acts and, you know, going into the different caves and little nooks and crannies. So if you're looking for somebody speedrunning, this is the last person you'll ever want to watch. So anyways, enjoy.
Well met, noble paladin. It's been a while since I've seen any of your kind in the West. It would be an honor to aid you in any way that I can. No doubt you've heard about the tragedy that befell the town of Tristram. Some say that Diablo, the Lord of Terror, walks the world again. I don't know if I believe that, but a dark wanderer did travel this route a few weeks ago. He was headed east to the mountain pass guarded by the rogue monastery. Maybe it's nothing, but evil seems to have trailed in his wake. You see, shortly after the wanderer went through, the monastery's gates to the pass were closed, and strange creatures began ravaging the countryside. Until it's safer outside the camp and the gates are reopened, I'll remain here with my caravan. I hope to leave for Lutga Lane before the shadow that fell over Tristram consumes us all. If you're still alive then, I'll take you along. You should talk to Akara, too. She seems to be the leader of this camp. Maybe she can tell you more.
Sounds good. Okay. And then you got somebody down here.
Welcome, Outlander, to our glorious hovel. I know you're here to challenge the evil that's driven us from our ancestral home. But know this. Akara may be our spiritual leader, but I command the rogues in battle. It will take more than just killing a few beasts in the wilderness to earn my trust.
So all you had to do is change that one A into an I, and that would be a very different kind of game. Anyways, okay, and then we're going to talk to some of the other NPCs, might as well do their little chit-chat.
Good day to you, partner. I'm Geed, and I can already tell that I'll be your best friend in this forsaken camp. A spare weapon, some gold, a small gem is all I want in exchange for the equipment you'll need on whatever quest you might undertake. No, don't be shy. All of my items are guaranteed for life and come with a 2-day warranty.
2-day. Oh, so this is the gambler one. Oh yeah, you can pay high price for stuff and gamble it away and hope you get something decent. Cool. And then we got...
Hi there. I'm Charcy, the blacksmith here in camp. It's good to see some strong adventurers around here. Many of our sisters fought bravely against Diablo when he first attacked the town of Tristram. They came back to us true veterans, bearing some really powerful items. Seems like their victory was short-lived, though. Most of them are now corrupted by Ondario.
Well, that's sad. And this is the blacksmith, so you can do the repairing and whatnot here. Cool. And then, oh yeah, you have your stash here, by the way. So you got the shared stash, which is really cool, and then of course you got your regular stash here. But so this is your character, and these are the ones that are shared. Obviously, not with your ladder characters or your hardcore character. We're going to talk to you, and then I think our last one. Here we go.
I am Akara, High Priestess of the Sisterhood of the Sightless Eye. I welcome you, traveler, to our camp, but I'm afraid I can offer you but poor shelter within these rickety walls. You see, our ancient sisterhood has fallen under a strange curse. The mighty citadel, from which we have guarded the gates to the east for generations, has been corrupted by the evil demoness Andariel. I still can't believe it. But she turned many of our sister rogues against us and drove us from our ancestral home. Now the last defenders of the sisterhood are either dead or scattered throughout the wilderness. I implore you, stranger, please help us. Find a way to lift this terrible curse, and we will pledge our loyalty to you for all time. There is a place of great evil in the wilderness. Kasha's rogue scouts have informed me that a cave nearby is filled with shadowy creatures and horrors from beyond the grave. I fear that these creatures are massing for an attack against our encampment. If you are sincere about helping us, find the dark labyrinth and destroy the foul beasts. May the Great Eye watch over you.
Okay, so we got our first quest here. So quest log here, Den of Evil. So we're going to look for the den in the wilderness outside the rogue camp. Okay. And if you somehow accidentally skipped everything, you can go back and play the dialogue and she'll go through it. So that's pretty cool. And she offers you, oh yes, the tomb of town portal and identity. So you can have those and rather than have all the little scrolls, which is kind of nice. And got some weapons and stuff here too. Okay, so I think we are ready. Is there anything on this side? Probably not. So one of the beautiful parts about this game is procedurally generated. I think it's even more than Diablo 3 from what I recall. So we're going down this way, but you might go this way, up and down. Like it's kind of crazy, the different directions, and it seems like the procedural generation in Diablo 2 was much more enjoyable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of like hang around the edges here and basically go out here and find the guys here. So I like doing this and just working my way, you know, from the outside and then eventually maybe the inside there. So do these guys have that guy that respawns them? I guess not. I think there's auto looting for gold. Yeah, there is. Nice. These guys have always been annoying. They kind of like to run around, but in a way, it's all good. We don't need to worry about them too much. Cool. Okay. Yeah, see. Especially when you're starting out in your melee, it's not easy, but I'm guessing that's not gonna... Is there a way to view an item ahead of time? Probably not. You gotta put it in your inventory and look, but 2 to 4, yeah, I don't think that's a good weapon there. It says damage, so I assume we start with a slightly better one. Now, inventory management is a very unique part of this game. What did we used to call it? The Tetris or whatever? Inventory Tetris, so... If you ever heard that term, this is one of those games that was definitely big on that. Okay. Run R. Okay, so we can turn off run. Yeah, we're overrunning here.
I need a key.
We need a key. Okay, no key for that. Oh, there we go. Got first level up. Let's go and check your stats. So you got your stats here. If I remember, basically strength you pretty much put in there if you want to do a bit more damage, so I don't think a lot of people do that. You usually do it for requirements of certain items, because you'll want the requirements of it. Dex helps with the attack rating, which lets you miss less, which is kind of useful, obviously. But I don't think even that's usually worth it. You got Vitality, which I think is the big one. Basically, you want to put a lot into this because you don't want to get one-shotted in this game. Pretty important one, so we're just going to go ahead and put that in there. And then we got our new skills here. So eventually I'd like to get into... I checked the internet a wee bit. You know, I want to know a wee bit. I'm one of those players that if I go in blind, I really suck. I could sit here for hours just looking at all these, reading these, and going back and forth, and a little less enjoyable, especially when you're making videos for the internet. So I've decided I want to go in for the, I'm going to go for the sacrifice, like the Holy Fire style over time. So you got your sacrifice, which is pretty cool. We'll get that as our second ability more likely, but we'll get Might first, which is an aura, and we'll put that on our bar below. But basically, we'll get 40% damage, and it has a 10.6 radius. And the reason we want to get this anyways, it's a prereq to the Holy Fire, as far as I know anyways. And so that's an important one here. And notice when you hover over this cell as well, see the resist fire, 18% fire damage per level. So we're going to do resist fire as well before we can even put points into this. And that'll make this ability even stronger by the time we unlock this later on. And so we won't be using this as the aura anymore. We'll be using this one. So that's pretty cool, actually. So we're just going to go down here and we're going to change. Yeah, we're going to put this on here. And now we got that little extra buff on here. So if we take this off, I guess you could just put it to whatever. You can see how it has an effect on there, and boom. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so let's continue on. We were kind of following the wall here, right? So just keep doing that. Scroll of Identity, which is nice. Identification. I pick up all the stuff like that. I mean, the little stuff's probably good right now. Oh, there's a path here. We probably should follow that. Just because the little stuff, you know, you can sell for some gold anyways. And the big stuff, though, they usually don't sell for a lot anyways. And then you're wasting all your inventory up, right? So there's a bridge here. This might be to the next area. I'm not sure. I think they usually would yell at you, so probably not then. So the missing there, I like it. We have, yeah, we should have a 95% chance to hit. I don't believe in those numbers. I feel like it's never 95%. I believe it's more like 75 or something, but sometimes it just feels like you miss a lot more than that. But fun fact, 95% chance is the highest chance you can hit. And if I remember, it was the lowest to miss was 5%. Okay. Pure leather gloves. They're not probably equipped right away, right? Well, we do have... let's check out this thing here. So, I mean, we have nothing in here, so why not? Okay. Actually, I'm actually surprised how more responsive this game is. I mean, sure, the Resurrected would help, but I forgot, like, I always thought it was a little bit more slower of an ARPG, but obviously it's a lot faster than I remember.
Turn back. I can tell that you need more experience to fight safely in the next wilderness. Halt. You should complete Akara's quest before venturing further. Search for the den in the wilderness closer to camp.
Okay, so we're not supposed to come here. Oh, she has more, or does that just keep saying that over?
Turn back. Halt.
Oh, okay, it just keeps saying that. Okay. I'm guessing it's just a notification to let us know there's dialogue maybe or whatever. But we'll keep going here.
I need a key.
Yeah, so we're looking for this den. I don't know if the shrines actually stack, to be fair. They might actually show in here somewhere. I don't know. Okay. Ooh, look at the short bow. That's actually nice. Don't want the bolts. But I wouldn't mind some arrows now for it. That might even be worth using for a bit. Oh, another level up. Okay. Let's go over here, and I think I accidentally... Oh, whatever. Okay, so we got this, and... Oh, yeah, because we got our skill. I'm like, why do we have 3 points into that? I forgot it gave us that. Okay, so what we're going to do next is we're going to do the sacrifice. I think that'll be pretty useful to have. So might and sacrifice, you can put that here. So let's put... This is F1, maybe? F2 for sacrifice. I think that should work. Okay, and then let's get this gold. So now, I don't think it's useful for these guys as much. You might as well just use your F1. But when we start fighting something more difficult, then we can switch to sacrifice, and we should be able to kick their butt a little bit easier. So obviously, we're pretty much done in this area. We're going to run in the middle just in case there is something in here. We don't want to miss out, but... There might be nothing in here, obviously. Oh, wait. That's it, I think. That is it. So kill the monsters. Okay, so we gotta kill all the monsters in here, I guess. I think that probably will vendor for a decent amount. Okay. Maybe we'll switch back to this now. See that? You can't tell me I have that much of, no, it's, yeah, I don't know. Weird, huh? I bet you I won't have the same with the other ability. I'm not sure why that is that way. Okay. Just heal up, okay. Oh, here's the one that likes to resurrect them. Because these guys will get resurrected, and I guess they'll count for not killing them, right? So you obviously want to make sure you get those done. Oh, here's a guy. Let's put that F2 on this guy. This guy will be harder. Maybe it's a range thing. It's like... Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with that. Weird. Boots. Bunch of boots anyways. That's cool. Sash. The sash is worth it. We don't have any other sash? Okay. So the reason the sash is worth it is, yeah, look at that. Gives you more potion space on here, which then obviously you can stack more potions on here. And then, yeah, more for healing. So that's always good. And we can heal here, I guess. Well, not doing a good job. There you go. Hit 1. Throw that in there. So what do we get here? I like some boots, I guess. This would be probably a cool weapon, but it's not like I really need that. These Ethereal ones, yeah, they can't be repaired. So they just basically they're a one shot and then they get thrown out. Maybe we should check over here. Oops, wrong button. Oh yeah, we didn't actually use our character sets, right? We can do, I think we can do shift on that. Yeah, there you go. Okay. I wonder what this looks like in the old. Yeah, so you can hit G anytime, or probably different on consoles, but you can switch to... Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think they had all these fancy looking, you know, tents and stuff in here. This is just all done in here, so really cool. Yeah, annoying guys like to run around. Think we're good over here? I think so. Okay, so we're gonna... Unfortunately, that ended up being a bit of a dead end, so we have to run all the way back down here. Do-do-do-do-do. Here's some of these guys down here. Yeah, get him first. Short sword. Might not be better than what we have, but we might as well check it out. So 2 to 7, I think it's the same thing at this point, yeah. So we have exactly the short sword. Yeah. Hey, you don't have to repair that one, right? It's already, Okay. Oh, another scroll of identification. Ah! Kind of want to get some arrows. These guys drop bolts and arrows and all that, but I probably won't get lucky and get finding any now. Another scroll of identification. We might as well use one of these up now. Let's check these boots. 1 to Dex. Yeah, so the ones we got there are obviously better, and these probably won't vendor much, but whatever, we'll keep them. And this thing here, this is a pretty nice one. We'll put them in here, but obviously you're gonna want W. Yeah, okay. 5 remaining. They even have a low countdown. That's awesome. Obviously, we're going to want to get... some arrows for this over time. And there's some arrows. I was damaged, but...
My duty here is done.
My duty here is done. Okay. Not too shabby. Not too shabby, my friends. Oh, that's cool. So if you had a bunch of mobs on you, that would have been fun to, you know. Okay, so more vitality. And then for the skills here, I guess we'll start putting this into resist fire because it'll be for later on, right? So this is to help with this, basically. Yeah, resist fire, 18%. So every time we put a point in here, we're basically getting, you know, that done. And quest log. Okay, so should we... My inventory didn't really fill up too much. Maybe I should just run through here just a wee bit. Explore a bit more. And then take a portal. So we had the... Where was the one lady that we saw? Was it... Oh. Actually, was she down here somewhere? I think she was. So we have to go all the way back there anyways, pretty much. I just want to see what else there is over here anyways, might as well. Probably isn't anything exciting, I'm guessing. It's probably just going to be, yeah, pretty empty there. Yeah, it's all empty there. Okay. Well, we're here in town anyways, might as well just take the rest back here. Oh. There you go. Once you get into town, I think it's free running. Yay! Okay, so let's talk to her.
You have cleansed the den of evil. You've earned my trust, and may yet restore my faith in humanity. Your reward is training in the skill of your choice.
Well, that's nice of her. So, trade. Okay, so let's first check out our inventory here. So... So nothing too interesting. We're gonna keep this and try that out. Is that? Yeah, that works. Okay, so let's get rid of our inventory, shall we?
You.
So we're gonna go Control left click. Okay, so we're just gonna get rid of all this then. Okay, so he didn't make a ton, but I'm sure this bow is worth a bit more. 661 gold, yeah. So let's go ahead and buy us the identification book and the portal book here. And then what we can go here is put this in here, and then, yeah, we'll do that. Perfect. And then we also got a new skill. Oops, I just closed that. And might as well just resist fire, yeah, because we want to get to Holy Fire, and I guess Holy Fire is not till level 6, so let's just do more resist fire, I guess. Very cool. And then, yeah, we'll talk to her. I don't want to talk to her now because she'll be for the next quest, obviously. So might as well enjoy that for the next episode and go from there. So a little shorter of an episode. I mean, it's a 30-minute episode. But obviously, we spend a lot of time on that cinematic and the intro. But the next episode will be about a bit more meat and potatoes, obviously. But remember, I do plan on exploring a bit and stuff like that. So we will take our time. We're not rushing anyway. So either way, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we'll see wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.